What's cooking, everyone? Today, we're diving head deep into the magical world of spicy Sichuan cuisine. I'll be teaching you how to make truly delicious Mapo Tofu with that iconic hot and numbing sensation and explosion of bold flavor. Let's get to it. This is quite an ingredients heavy dish, but if you really want that true authentic Bao Bei flavor, you'll have to use all of them. There are a few things you can change, like chicken powder, optional if you don't have. Fermented rice can be replaced with most cooking alcohols like Shaoxing wine or sake. Many starches will work. I highly suggest corn, sweet potato, or tapioca. Like a true chef, we're gonna first prepare all the ingredients to make cooking nice and easy. Onion, 1/4, couple of cuts downwards, to the side, then dice. 3 cloves of garlic, chop, then mince. Ginger, a few thin slices, into strips, then mince. 1 scallion, thin cuts into the shape of your choice. 2 boxes of tofu, nice, jiggly, and firm. Cut these into bite-sized cubes. I don't like cutting them too big or else it's harder for the flavor to absorb. We'll need to treat the tofu real quick with a large pinch of salt and some really hot water. Just let this bathe while we create our incredible mix of spices. 2 tablespoons of spicy Doubanjiang, which is also known as chili bean paste. 2 tablespoons of our signature Bao Bei Chili Oil, and make sure you scoop from the bottom to get some of the chilies. A nice drizzle of soy sauce, and then a tablespoon of our fermented rice. Sauce combination done. On to the seasoning. A very small pinch of chicken powder and sugar, and these are just used to treat unwanted flavor. A generous amount of white pepper, about 2 teaspoons, and a large pinch of salt. We're gonna add more when we're cooking. And now for starch slurry. 1 tablespoon of your starch of choice. 2 tablespoons of water. Give it a mix. Prep work done. Now in simple, organized fashion, we should have our tofu, minced pork and our vibrant aromatics, our wonderful combination of sauces, complemented by our mix of spices, followed by our starch slurry for some nice thick action, and finally, topped off with some beautifully cut scallions and some Sichuan pepper. Let's do this. Get your pan or wok very nice and hot. Pour in a bit of oil. Swirl it around. Heat down to a medium-low. Aromatics and pork in. Stir them around and break up the pork. We're gonna cook this until it's nice and brown and all that wonderful flavor is activated. Just like this. Now heat to a medium and throw in the sauces. And these thick sauces are very quick to burn, so make sure you're moving them around constantly. Cook for just a couple of minutes. Now add in 2 to 2.5 cups of hot water. Turn the heat to high. Give it a quick stir. Now for the star of the show. Tofu is very fragile, so you never want to mix from the top. Always scoop from the bottom and push into the other side nice and gently. Just like this. Throw in our spices. Then again, mix the tofu from the bottom and make sure that the ingredients are nice and combined and the tofu is submerged. Simmer this on a medium heat for about 7 to 10 minutes. At this point, I like to add a very large pinch of salt to enhance the flavor to a maximum. Quick little taste test. Perfect. Simmer one last time and adjust with salt, white pepper, or chili oil if needed. Finally, on a very high heat, mix the starch and swirl it around and give it a nice mix. We're going to do this in 3 parts to ensure that the thickness is nice and even. Final one, and you can see just how beautiful, thick, and rich our tofu looks. It's done. Such a beauty already. It's time to top it off. Throw in our scallions And finally, we're gonna give it a very generous dose of Sichuan pepper. And this is what's gonna be responsible for that super intense numbing sensation. You don't wanna miss it. But we're not quite done yet. Final step, get a small pan nice and hot and then heat up some oil. We're gonna get this oil insanely hot to the point of smoking and then pouring it over our scallions and Sichuan pepper. And that's gonna unlock the final level of intense flavor and complete our signature Bao Bei Mapo Tofu. Let's indulge. Big flaming bowl of Mapo Tofu. Let's get it. This is truly an explosion of just beautiful, spicy, bold flavor. An absolute treat for the taste buds. Wow. If you've never tried this dish before, or you're new to Sichuan cuisine, it is the time to finally give it a try. Make it yourself, better than restaurant quality, super fun, super delicious, absolutely worth it. And you know this complements a hot steaming bowl of rice absolutely perfectly. We're about to give it a try. Maybe this bowl was too small. It's okay, it's okay. Wow. Do your taste buds a favor and make this Bao Bei Mapo Tofu. Absolutely incredible. I hope you guys love this recipe. Be sure to chop that like button, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.